is going on, ladies and genitals? YOTESLAYA here, bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 commentary. Welcome to day 11 of JUG JUNE, where I'm bringing you an assault, soon-to-be recon jug, every single day of June. Today, I have a domination game on mission using the USAS. You've seen me in my Moab May and other videos get a lot of Moabs here on mission with the shotguns, and from JUG JUNE, I really didn't change it up. I wanted to go with the shotgun because this is one of the maps where I just love using a shotgun. If they keep rushing me at B to try to get up here, the shotgun is the way to play this, I think myself. But before we get out there, you probably see on the right that I do have Reaper AC-130. This was recorded from the night that I ran all those kill streaks, but it's been about 5 days since I posted one of these, so I'm going back to it just so you guys... and this was a decent gameplay. It's not really the highest scoring game, but when I get into the assault jug, it actually gets pretty fast paced because I just pretty much hold down that front area there on the dirt road and they can't get to B at all, so I thought it was pretty awesome. I had a very good idea today that I kind of wish I would have done from the beginning, but tell me what you think about this, because I've been wanting to change up some classes around, just to change, the game up itself so you don't get too, bored of the same stuff. But check this out. Listen to this and tell me if you think this is a good idea. I should have done this from the very beginning, and when I go for these assault jugs, I should have used the exact same class that the assault jug has. Now, later on, you're going to see the layout change to the assault jug layout. Once I get in the kill streak, it's something new that I just kind of did. I know that it does have C4 and flashes. All these are recorded out of theater. Well, before we get into that excuse, let me go back to this excuse. My guide to fix the layout isn't on right now, so I can't fix it to show frag and smoke. So it's going to show C4 concussion. It's not that big of a deal, so, but somebody I know is going to say it. And yesterday and a couple days ago, the Stalker was on steady. The Stalker logo was on steady aim. And I had quick draw, and or I had hardline on instead of quick draw. I record all my games out of theater. Well, most of my games out of theater. When you go to theater, it doesn't show the classes. So I got to do my best to kind of guess. So if I'm wrong a couple times, I'm sure somebody's going to point it out. But like yesterday, almost every single comment was you had hardline on, not quick draw. And it's just like, thanks. I know that the other 10 people below you said the same thing. You know what I mean? So sorry that if there's a mistake here and there. It's still just something to give you guys an idea of what I'm using. Pretty much gun-wise, even though you guys can probably see what it is. But yeah, that's a couple things that are changed. But listen, going back to the classes, wouldn't it be epic if I were to use the assault jug setup, like the M60, the Magnum, every game, and just had to get an assault jug with that? But listen, to make it even better, and I will do this, try to get a recon jug using riot shield. Using the same setup as a recon jug, but I got to use that class to get the, to the whatever juggernaut it is. So I'm going to do that for one of these days, because I am going to, a lot of people, I thought it would bore people doing recon jug just because they're support and really easy to get. But people are wanting to see that. So I'm going to try to get a couple of them, and I'm going to try to get them with the assault jug, or with the derp. With the riot shield. I think it'd be pretty cool and interesting, so that's what we're going to do there. I'm not speeding this little Reaper up here because people in my other video said to just leave him in there, so you're going to get to see the Reaper and the AC-130. But tell me what you think. I think it'd be pretty awesome to go for a support recon jug with the riot shield. I'm probably not going to get a lot of kills, but if I play the objective and keep doing that, get some assists, so, I think it'd be pretty interesting. Sure, I'm going to die a lot, but once I get in that recon jug, hopefully I can do some damage. I probably won't just use the shield. I'll probably switch. I think it has a secondary of a Magnum. I'll probably use that a little bit, just change it up. And I really hope, and pray that I can catch somebody in the corner with the recon jug, because I'm going to trap them in the corner. An enemy, that is, not a teammate. I'm going to try to trap an enemy in the corner and see how long I can keep him there. I think it'd be hilarious for you guys. So that's some updates on that. And I think it sounds pretty cool to try to get it with the riot shield. I don't know. I could be wrong. But anyways, dudes, I tell you what, when I was a kid, every child has a crazy imagination. Yes, we're changing subjects really quickly, but every child has an imagination, and I've been around. I don't think I ever done this, but have you ever seen like a kid get into a movie so much to where, like, when you talk to them, they have no idea you're even speaking to them, and you're like, yelling their name forever, and then they're like, huh? They're that into the movie. One of my favorite childhood movies ever was The Goonies, dude. The Goonies is a classic. It was made in like the 80s, and I love that movie. Like, I could watch it every day. I'm not even kidding. Today, you can see the layout there. It changed. It says Jug, baby. It has the C4. I know it's wrong, but, I think it looks pretty cool. But anyways, I could watch The Goonies every single day of my life. I'm not even kidding. On my deathbed, dude, I want to watch The Goonies. Which I would never go to prison for anything, but if I was like a serial killer psychotic dude, for my last meal, I would probably want Taco Bell and to watch The Goonies as like my last request. Not even joking. But I bought it today from my boys at Walmart, and they had never seen it, never really heard anything about it. Dawson got scared, so he pretty much hung outside all day because, the first time you see Sloth when he's chained up down inside of the restaurant, it's kind of scary for him, I guess. So he went outside, but Matthew was just like mesmerized by this movie and was so caught up in it. He wants, when he's 19 years old now, when Dawson's 19 and Matthew's 20, he wants to go on a treasure hunt where he wants to go to Florida and go to the beach every day and try to find a pirate ship and all the jewels. So I told him we'd do that, and I think it sounds like an awesome plan. But he was like so caught up in this movie, and I'm sitting here like smiling the whole time like, dude, my boys are enjoying The Goonies. It's just like, hell yeah, dude. The Goonies. The Goonies is one of the best movies ever. Especially, when I say for the, a child has like an imagination, just think of everything that The Goonies offers. I mean, from a pirate ship to, finding the pirate ship, all the jewels, when you're going underground, all the like different booby traps there were. It's just like crazy. And I started thinking, like comparing it somewhat to Pirates of the Caribbean, and there is a similarity there, but still The Goonies is like a classic, man. And they both have different type storylines to it, but it still was like reminded me of Pirates of the Caribbean in a way. And I don't know, I just thought it was pretty awesome. They're enjoying The Goonies. If you guys have not seen The Goonies, some of you guys out there are a little bit younger, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Look it up, man. Google The Goonies or something. Try to find a place where you can watch at, or try to buy it off Amazon or something. It really is a classic movie. If you like Pirates of the Caribbean, you will definitely love The Goonies. And I mean, even without Pirates of the Caribbean, like, I think The Goonies is better than Pirates of the Caribbean. But it's like, if you enjoy Pirates, you know what I mean. I'm not going to say that because I just said Pirates way too many times. But did you like the movie? He's standing here like he wants to say something. Did you like it?
Yeah. I didn't say whenever we grow up that we'd go to the beach and find the treasure. That's what I said about this summer. I asked my dad if we could go to the beach this summer and try to find treasure.
This summer.
But when we're 20, I want to go on an adventure and go to a pirate ship and try to find the treasure on the pirate ship, not at the beach.
Oh, I see. I was confused then. What was your favorite part of the movie?
Where I saw the big guy chained up to a chain guard.
Baby Ruth? Did you hear him say that?
Yeah.
What did he say when he came down the pirate ship in the Superman shirt? Remember? Do you remember what he said?
Look at this.
No. You remember when he came down the thing with Chunk on his back? What did he say?
I don't know.
You gotta say, you can't be a Goonies fan and not know. He said, "Hey, you guys!" Remember?
Yeah.
All right, but anyways, guys, that's wrapping up this gameplay. Matthew, you want to tell him bye? Hurry.
Bye.
Bye.
Dudes.
But Dawson said bye. Say it again.
Watch the Goonies.
Yeah, guys, go check out the Goonies. I hope you enjoyed day 11. But we're out of here, guys. Peace.